Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I'm gonna go through my body care routine. So I've done videos on my skincare, like on my face, but I also do body skincare. And I just thought I would do a video sharing that because I don't see a ton of anti-aging or body skincare videos for middle-aged women on YouTube. And I do things that I think make the skin on my body look better. Like, getting ready for hot girl summer. Is that what they're calling it? Hot girl summer? I want to be like a middle-aged doing okay summer. So these are the things I do. I actually do these things year round, but I thought this time of year it might be helpful to show you products that I use that work for me that make the skin on my body look better. So first of all, and I know I said this in my skincare, both morning and evening skincare routine videos, what I use on my face, I also use on my neck and on my chest and on the backs of my hands, and as much as it will go up my arms, I do that as well. Skincare, I feel like, should not be just limited to your chin and up, right? I kind of go forehead to nipples, sort of where I go with my skincare. And I do my arms and my hands and all of that. And so, but there are some things I do specifically to my body as well to help that skin look better. So along with that, I also take my sunscreen that I wear on my face. I do my neck, my chest, backs of hands, and arms. So, first and foremost, sunscreen is your best bet. Total body sunscreen. For me, truthfully, I don't use sunscreen on my entire body every day because I work in an office where in my office, there's no windows. So for 9 hours out of the day, I don't see the sun. But having said that, I do wear sunscreen on my face, my neck, my chest, my hands, and my arms. And then the rest of my body is covered in scrubs, in clothes. And they're dark and they're actually layered and there's no way. Like, I'm not getting any sun exposure. And then on the weekends, typically I'm not wearing short shorts. If I wear a little summer dress, I do use sunscreen on my body. If I'm gonna be out, of course, I wear sunscreen on my body. I'll put up pictures or I'll link below a couple of the sunscreens that I use on my bodies. So my routine for my skincare starts actually in the evening. So I don't shower in the mornings, I bath at night. I do that for a few reasons. I find an evening bath just calming and soothing and relaxing. And so I do it for those reasons. And plus I find that it just takes that thing out of my morning routine. So it saves me time. As it is, I get up at 5 a.m. to get ready for work. And I feel like I'm more productive and can get more done when I just don't have that shower that I need to do. So I bath at night. I have a bubble bath because I love a bubble bath. So I use the Dr. Teal's bubbles, and sometimes I use some Epsom salts. And then I prefer a bar soap to a body wash. And so I like the Shea Moisture bar soap. And so that's what I use. Now, a couple of times a week, maybe two to three nights a week, I use a body scrub in the tub. My favorite right now is this one. This is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser. It has a physical scrub in it, and it also has a chemical exfoliator, which is a 10% AHA. This is right now my favorite. I'm loving this. This, if you have never used a physical or chemical exfoliator on your body, it makes such a difference to the skin. It's smoother, it looks better, it takes on, like if you're gonna do any sort of a fake tan, go in first with some sort of a scrub. It will make such a huge difference on how that tan will look. So this is my favorite right now. Another one I really like, this one's from Sephora, so it is a little bit pricey, but Trendmood has a box. So if you're not familiar with Trendmood, it's an Instagram page, and right now there is a First Aid Beauty Trendmood box that you can get. I think it's $40. It comes with 5 or 6 products, and this is one of the products in there. I'll link that box, that Trendmood box video I did. That's a great value and a great way to try some First Aid Beauty products, and last time I checked it was still available. So if you're interested in trying this scrub, I think for almost the cost of this scrub you can get that whole box. So check that out for sure. But this is sold on Sephora. I will link all these products below in case you're interested, but this right now is my all-time favorite. Another scrub that I use that is from the drugstore is the Dove exfoliator. You can get it anywhere, and it comes in a bunch of scents. I like the mango shea butter scent, and I get it off Amazon. It's less than $10, and it's a great scrub. Just a more budget-friendly version of this, but this is my favorite. I love this one. It looks like sand. Let me see if I can get a little bit out so you can see. It really does. It looks and feels like you're scrubbing with sand. It actually smells like an exfoliator, if you know what I mean, like that chemical exfoliating scrub scent. But I absolutely love this product. This is my favorite. So I go in with a scrub a few nights a week. The nice thing about this one is it has chemical and physical. So I do that, scrub, and get all that dead skin off. Makes my skin look better. Before I get out of the tub, now I have extremely dry skin top to bottom. So that's where I'm coming from with these products. I feel like when your skin is hydrated, it looks better. So whether you have oily skin or dry skin, I feel like maybe not necessarily an oil, but definitely still exfoliate and still go in with moisturizers. I go in with an oil before I get out of the tub. So I wash, I exfoliate. Every night I do go in with an oil, and this is from Bioderma, and it's their Atoderm Ultra Nourishing Anti-Irritation Cleansing Oil. This is great value. I get this off Amazon. This is 33.8 fluid ounces, and I think it's about $20 Canadian on Amazon. It's a great value, better value than the Neutrogena one, better value than I think almost any body oil I've tried, and I love this one because it's non-irritating for me. I also have sensitive, reactive skin top to bottom. So lucky me. This one I love. So I go in with this, and then I either follow that up with a body butter, or if I'm tanning, I'll use some sort of a tanning lotion, or a couple nights a week, I also go in with a exfoliating lotion. So this is and I'll talk about all three that I use, but know that I don't do all three of these every night. I alternate. So I either go in with a body butter, I go in with some sort of tanning lotion, probably once a week, or I go in with this it's got a chemical exfoliator in it. This is the CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Lotion. And so like I said, I go in with this a couple nights a week. It is that chemical exfoliator. This is a great product. I really like the results I see with this. I've used one from Alpha. I think it's called Alpha Skincare. I'll link it. I'll pop a little picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. I get it off Amazon, and they also make, I think it's salicylic acid in that product as well. If you've never tried a chemical exfoliator for your body, it's amazing. Great results. It just makes my skin smoother and softer, and it looks better. My skin looks better when I use this. So this one from CeraVe, I get at the drugstore. It's a great product. And again, I use this a couple nights a week. On nights when I'm not using a chemical exfoliator and I just want to hydrate, I go in with some sort of a pretty heavy duty body butter typically. I have these two right now that I'm using from the Body Shop. This one is, what scent is this? This is the Wild Argan Oil. I love that scent. And this other one is just the Shea Butter. I love the body butter formula. I love the Body Shop body butters. They're great, they're hydrating, they're super thick. Yeah, and you can see both of these I'm actually almost out of. So I just pretty much just anything that's super hydrating and smells good, that's what I go in with a couple nights a week. When I want a tan, a great product is this Jergens Natural Glow. Now I have this actually in, I think, yeah, medium to tan. They have a light to medium, a medium to tan. I don't know if they have a darker one than that. This does say it's firming on it. I don't know that that's true, but this is great all year round. If you can use this daily. I certainly have in the past used this every single evening, and it will give you a gradual tan over time. And it's a beautiful product. It's from the drugstore. It's fairly inexpensive. I've used these for years. In the summer, like spring, summer, when I want a little bit more of a tan, traditionally what I would go in with is the Saint Tropez. This is the self-tan. This is the classic bronzing mousse, and then I do have a mitt. This mitt I got off Amazon. What does this say? Swan Mist. It's just one of those really thick mitts that you go in with. If I want a flawless tan, I go in first and I exfoliate. Then I hydrate. Then I go in with this with a mitt, and I get the best results with self-tan doing this. This is a pretty intense tan. So I don't do this weekly. I do this if I'm gonna be, you know, going to like a barbecue in the summer and I'm gonna wear a little dress and I wanna look a little sun-kissed. Because of course, like my husband says, I'm like a vampire. I never go in the sun. I am always the palest of pale. I never get any sort of a tan on my skin. My skin is almost translucent naturally. That's how you could see all my little veins and everything through my skin. So if I know on the weekend I'm going to something the day before, I will put this on. If I want just an everyday gradual tan, that's when I go in with the Jergens. I love it. Recently, in the last 6 months or so, I have discovered this product from Isle of Paradise, and I get this off Sephora. This comes in a couple of different versions. I use the medium self-tanning drops for face and body. Now, I don't, or very rarely, almost never do I put any self-tanner on my face. I prefer to go in with makeup to create any sort of a bronzing effect, but on my body, I use this. These are great. If you have not tried these, honestly, so it comes in this dropper. Mine's actually a little bit gungy there and I'm almost out, but I will definitely reorder. So it's just the dropper and I add sort of 1 full dropper to whatever moisturizer I'm gonna go in with. And I do 1 dropper for kind of my bottom half and 1 dropper for my top half. And I mix it in with my lotion. These are gorgeous. Like this is not as much tan as the Saint Tropez, but it's beautiful. And I really, really enjoy these. And I use these kind of once a week. And this bottle, I bet you I've had this, I don't even know how long, 4 or 5 months. Like they really do last. So I love this product for that. So that's kind of my body care routine that I do, you know, just to make my skin look better. So exfoliating, moisturizing, a little bit of tanning every once in a while. And then if I'm going out to something where, you know, sometimes you can, like for instance, wearing this shirt, I would go in with some, I don't want to call this body makeup, but it's like a bronzing lotion. And I love these. So this one is from Soul Body off the ColourPop website. I also really like the Sol de Janeiro one. I like the Patrick Ta bronzing lotion that he has for body. It's gorgeous. I want to try the Fenty body sauce, but it's like over $60. So anyways, I'm going to use these up this summer. I'll show you what these look like. So just gorgeous. I put this on, you know, when I'm getting ready to go out, and I think you can see there, it just gives that little bit of tint of bronzing color to the body, and they are hydrating. They smell nice. They kind of have a bit of a tropical scent. I don't know if you can see, can you see the difference there? It's a little bit perfecting, a little bit blurring maybe, and just makes that skin look better. Like sort of mutes out some of that veininess I have there. So I use these all the time. I did have a lady ask if they transfer in one of my videos where I talked about these. They do. I've yet to find one that doesn't, but it's on the inside of my clothes. So to be honest, I wear a lot of black or gray. I don't wear a ton of white, but I do notice when I wear something white or light, at the end of the day, I can see this on the inside or sometimes a little bit on the rim of the clothing. So yeah, be aware of that. I don't find that they stain my clothing. It does wash out, but yeah, I mean, it does transfer. I feel like if you wanted something that didn't transfer, it would have to be pretty matte, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the look that I'm going for in the summer. You know, I kind of want to look dewy. Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk about, and I just felt the need to share this. I see a lot of videos of people talking about native natural deodorants, and that's wonderful. If a natural deodorant works for you, that's great. But I don't see anybody talking about, hey, you know what? I'm sweaty And that's not, a deodorant's not gonna work for me. I use an antiperspirant. I use this clinical strength secret. This one is in the free because I don't want my deodorant to have any sort of, or my antiperspirant to have any sort of a scent. I use an antiperspirant because I sweat. And in menopause, I really sweat. Like I am hot flashing, sweating all over the place. And it's not good. I don't want to sweat. I use an antiperspirant. If you're concerned with an antiperspirant, please do your own research. I've read lots of articles on antiperspirant. I've talked to dermatologists. I've talked to my doctor. I've watched dermatologists here on YouTube talk about how there is no link between the aluminum that's in here that stops sweating and Alzheimer's. So please do your own research and be comfortable in whatever choice you make for yourself. For myself, I am a sweaty little thing. I don't want to be sweaty. I don't want to smell. Natural deodorant is not gonna work for me. I use an antiperspirant and I feel like that's okay and it should be fine, but I don't see people talking about how they use an antiperspirant. Everyone's all about the deodorant, the native deodorants. And again, if you use that and it works for you, great. That's not gonna work for me. And I use an antiperspirant and I put this on at night and that's what works best for me. So that really helps control that sweat in the day when I put it on in the evening right out of the tub. So again, do your own research, but if you need an antiperspirant, you need an antiperspirant, right? Like, let's not pretend we're all just floating around, not sweating, smelling like flowers, because for some of us, that is not the case. And that's fine. We're all different, right? I have never been one of those people that didn't sweat. I've never enjoyed the heat. I don't do well in the heat. I am immediately drenched in sweat. And so I'm thankful for that actually, because for most of my life, that's why I've stayed out of the sun, because I just don't enjoy the heat. But anyways, I just thought I would share that it's fine if you use an antiperspirant. Some of us do. Some of us are sweaty. It's fine. It's normal. There's nothing we can do about it. I can't pretend I don't sweat. I can't pretend a natural deodorant's gonna work for me. It is not. I need the big guns, you guys. I need the clinical strength. And it's fine. I'm not ashamed. It's fine. It works. This works for me. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. I hope something in here was helpful. Maybe something you didn't know about, glean a little bit of information. That's what I hope people get from these videos. So these are some things that work for me. And I hope if you try them that they work for you as well. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.